I'd like to call the full board Educator Licensure Committee to order. The Office of General Counsel has provided this committee with all the documentations that we need in each of the cases in advance of our meeting, and those items for review may have consisted of investigative files, procedural evidence, transcripts, reports, recommendations, memorandums, district communication, and communication from educators. Is there any objection to the full committee going into executive session to discuss the educator licensure matters that have been presented to us today? Hearing none, I declare that the committee is in executive session. Do I have a motion for case number 3?
I move that the State Board of Education deny the application of Bruce Tyson for educator certification on the grounds of crime against the law of this state or the United States.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Cliff Warren. All in favor with aye?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Hearing none, the request has been denied. Thank you.
Sir. I can go
Yep.
now?
Okay.
All right.
With that, I now declare us in, unless there is any objection, I declare that we are in executive session. And hearing none, we are in executive session. I will entertain a motion on case number 1.
Mr. Chair, I move that the State Board of Education deny the application of Dawn Heath for educator certification on the grounds of unprofessional conduct.
There is a motion. Is there a second? Second by Richardson. Any discussion? All in favor with aye?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. I'll now at this time entertain a motion on case number 4.
I move that the State Board of Education permanently revoke the certificate of Aaron Lee Foley, Certificate 283300, effective June 2nd, 2026, and approve the order of permanent revocation on the grounds of unprofessional conduct.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Shore, second.
Shore, second. All in favor with aye?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, the motion carries. Now the committee will entertain a motion to ratify the actions of the Educator Licensure Committee held earlier today. And so I call on Chair Warren to give us that report.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move that the State Board of Education ratify the actions of the Educator License Committee for the cases that we're about to list. The State Board of Education suspends the certificate of Elena Noel Bortner, Certificate 326484, commencing on February 20th, 2026, and ending on August 19th, 2026, and approves the order of suspension on the grounds of breach of contract. The State Board of Education suspends the certificate of Audrey C. Bracken, Certificate 212286, commencing on December the 16th, 2025, and ending on June 15th, 2026, and approves the order of suspension on the grounds of breach of contract. The State Board of Education suspends the certificate of Mark Bradley Davis, Certificate number 232920, commencing on June 30th, 2022, and ending on July 1st, 2024, and approves the consent order of suspension on the grounds of unprofessional conduct. The State Board of Education suspends the certificate of Brandon D. Fox, Certificate 316602, commencing on February 6, 2026, and ending on August 5th, 2026, and approves the order of suspension on the grounds of breach of contract. The State Board of Education suspends the certificate of Faxton Leanne Isolda, Certificate 290028, commencing on March 12th, 2026, and ending on September the 11th, 2026, and approves the order of suspension on the grounds of breach of contract. The State Board of Education suspends the certificate of Shay Robertson, Certificate 318625, commencing on March 2nd, 2026, and ending on September the 1st, 2026, and approves the order of suspension on the grounds of breach of contract. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, a motion has been made by Chairman Warren to ratify the work of the Educator Licensure Committee. No second is required. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion carries. I will entertain a motion to adjourn our committee. Motion to adjourn by Richardson, second. Second by Warren, all in favor with aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? We're adjourned. Of course, who would oppose?